love that idea. Okay, outdoor living, we do a lot of garden in here. And gardening, you need a couple planters. And this is a special one. This is from NuVue. And you're like, wait, what is special about this one? What is a capillary? So I'll try my best to describe this. NuVue brings us great innovative products, and this one is a 3-piece. So you're getting 3 different planters, a 10-inch, a 12-inch, and a 14-inch. But it is a self-watering system. So let's do colors. You're gonna get the brown, espresso is the color. There is a choice of the white, 3 of them. And you also have a choice of black. Then we have on .com. This one is called moss green. Fewer than 400. Sky blue. Final 800. And terracotta. Oh, terracotta's right here. Look how pretty that looks. Okay. All right, so if you are gonna go on vacation, because I know a lot of people are on a little summer break, imagine having a self-watering system. Let me show you my best. We're gonna show you a little video on how this works. It uses a capillary system. So look at that. All right, so it prevents root rot because they have these little 4 capillaries. You put the water in this little spout, and the capillaries soak up the water, and then it's going to water the plants, but not where the root is, but where the top of that root is, right? So you're not gonna get like a little bit of less root rot, but there is all the pieces that you get, easy assembly, but it is all about that self-watering capillary system that is also gonna be very helpful when you go on vacation, right? So you're gonna water that away. Here is that little, do you see that little hole right there in the front on there? Let me show you around. That is where you're going to be watering. And then, let me show you the inside. There is that capillary system. So it's going to hold that water. It's a self-watering as well. It's also going to lift up those roots a little bit, so you're avoiding a little bit of that root rot. But I think the best thing about it is you're getting 3, a 10, a 12, and a 14. The 14 is huge. You're also going to get, it's almost like 3 kind of different sizes. You can kind of put them side by side. You can also nest them, but I feel like you always need some planters. And it's also BPA-free, so you could put your herbs in there as well. And this is almost like a nature's way. This is like, the capillary system is kind of like the nature's way of how things get watered, right? With like the newest technology. And you could think about all the different ways that you're going to be able to use planters. I have to say, I need planters all the time because I want to plant as many herbs next to my garden. But let me show you the different colors. You're looking at terracotta. You're going to get all 3. And by the way, it comes out to about $11.99 each. I will show you the 14-inch. Look at my face. Look how big it is, right? So you get that big capillary system. And there is how you water it right there. That's the 14-inch. You're also gonna get a 12-inch and a 10-inch. All 3 of those, $11.99 each, with that durable BPA-free polymer construction, nice and lightweight. Here is the color espresso. You're also now looking at white. Then there is that country farmhouse black. Very popular, I know, $11.99 each, right? And you get a 14-inch, and it's self-watering. Here is moss green, sky blue, pretty. And then finally we got the terracotta. And the terracotta, oh, the terracotta kind of looks like those really heavy kind of clay terracotta plants. But if you don't want to show that self-watering system, which is that right there, all you got to do is turn it around. Whoop, disappears. But inside is all that technology. So do you see that capillary? Comes with that capillary. Oh, do we have this? Okay, this was a little demo. All right, so you can see right there, the plant is blooming. There is the water. Oh, thank you guys. There's the water going up there. It's not gonna have root rot. The capillary system is the newest technology, which is gonna spread that hydration to those plants. So when you are on vacation for a few weeks, you do not have to call your mother or your sister or your neighbor and say, could you water my plants? Here it is. Unpack the capillary towers and the capillary tower base unit. Then you lock the parts in place. You insert the capillary towers, and that's it. You set the base in the unit and you fill it up with about 1 inch from the top of the pot and add your plants and enjoy. It's kind of the newest technology, but kind of watering the way nature would water your plants, avoiding that root rot as well. And look at that big 18-incher. Can I stand over here and I will show you? Hello, tomato plant. Do you see that 18-inch is really big? Look at that, 18 inches. And you're getting all three, 18, 14, and 10. There it is with that self-watering, but if you don't want to look at it, I will turn them around for you. There you go. How gorgeous is that? Here is terracotta. Do, 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 terracotta. Then, ooh, can I show you? This was the demo that they did. They put blue liquid just so you can see, and look at that. The blue capillary, all that water is going to spread that hydration. And then here is espresso. So there's the capillary that it's clean, espresso. We also have it in white. And then we also have it in black, and the black is very popular. All right, outdoor living, yay! Stick around for Ultimate Innovations. And don't forget my girlfriend, Terry Kahn's duster, before it sells out, because I'm telling you, she told me she had to sell out.